Hello, hello, and welcome back to Getting Better at Getting Over It, where I try to get better at this game. I mean, I think the 7-minute run I got a while ago is already pretty good, almost as good as I will get, probably. But I also just want to beat this game 50 times, you know? So you can say you're good once you've beaten it 50 times, which is where you get a nice golden pot at the end. Let's not mess this up too much. Get a nice, shining golden pot if you've beaten the game 50 times. As we all know, gold is the color of winners. Also, someone decided at some point, don't really ask me. Don't ask me why that is, because I don't know. I mean, gold's valuable, people say. I mean, mostly because it's really easy, right, to work with gold. That's where a lot of people really liked it back in the day, and that kind of just carried over, I guess. Because gold, you don't even need to make it that hot. You can just put it in a normal fire and already do a lot with that. Not like iron, you know. That's why the Bronze Age came first and all that. Not the Iron Age. Okay, let's maybe let's do the chimney properly. Okay, there we go. There we go. Right, so but then wouldn't the pot, I mean, if this pot actually was cauldron, then first of all, there would be one heavy cauldron, because gold's pretty dense. And second of all, it would be all banged up, because gold's pretty soft as well, so that kind of worked almost. So making a cauldron out of gold, maybe not the best idea. That's why you don't really make a lot of, oh god, tools out of gold. But you can make coins pretty easily, because, you know, you can just melt it down again. Make new coins with the new king on it or something. Whatever you want to put on a coin. So coins are always good. Gold, not coin. I mean, coins are also good. Money's good, you know, you can buy things with money. You just exchange money for goods and goods and services. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's just do the wall. You know, the wall's not hard. Yeah, only get into the hard part after this. Okay, we're on. Okay, like, this is like one of the sections where I really don't know how to do this quickly. So, which is one reason why probably speedrunning this is not a good idea for me, personally. Also because I like to take things slow generally, which I said last episode, I think. So yeah, speedrunning, maybe not necessarily, but we don't need to, you know, go to the 1 minute mark. We can just go to the, like, I don't know, however good I get mark. Almost. We can just try to be good at the game, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. Because speedrunning this is very stressful. I'm very stressed out right now. I generally don't like to be stressed out when I'm playing games, you know? When I'm playing a game, I usually like to, you know, relax. Be a bit more relaxed, like in Minecraft, for example. Or in, I don't know if I'm that relaxed in Oblivion, like when I die a million times. I mean, but that's just more, you know, a bit embarrassing. I just died to the same enemy 10 times in Oblivion. Something. Okay, let's just line it up. Line it up. Line it up. Okay, I think we're kinda lined up. Pull down. I don't know if that was not quite straight up proper. I like this, but a bit more here. Can I please just do it? No, I mean, okay, I haven't played again in a week. Which makes sense. That'd be bad. I've just maybe played a different game where I tilted a little bit, so maybe that's not a good idea. Play a rage game right now. But you know, who cares? I'll do it. I'll beat it. I've got time. I've got time. Let me just take my hands off for a couple seconds, relax, think about it, think about what we're doing. Okay.
You can build culture out of trash, but only trash culture.
Kind of like
B
this.
games, B movies, B music.
A bit further here, okay. Can we just pull down?
Maybe this is what
We got stuck somewhere.
A monstrous mountain of trash.
Okay.
Ash heap of
Again,
creativity's fountain.
and we pull down. Okay, kind of like this, but just
Everything we ever
better.
thought of in it. Grand, infinite, and unsorted.
Okay.
There's 3D models of
Bring it closer. Pull down. Not quite. Okay, bring it in. Bring it in. And pull. Okay, all like that, yes. Good, we're getting there. I just have to believe that I can do it and then, you know, follow up on me doing
Everything's
it.
fresh for about 6 seconds until some newer thing beckons and we hit refresh. And there's years of persevering, disappearing into the
Pull.
pile out of style.
Well, I don't really know. You know, it is once again the slide skip that is difficult for me to remember how to do. Oh, so close. Okay, one more try. Pull. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we need a little more air time. Okay, here and pull. Nope, not that. You know what? I'll just wing it. If we get more pulls in per second, then technically we should be faster, right? Or we can just, you know, lose our minds. It's always an option with this game. Losing your mind, that is always an option. Just get me over there. Come on, just get me over there. It's not that hard. Oh, I swear.
Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
I swear. Okay, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Not like that.
This thing that we call failure is not the falling down.
I know, Mr. 40, I know.
Mary Pickford.
Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do in this game. What? Why? Why? This is like not allowed. Okay, I'm like almost so far that I'll just, you know, go to the slide instead. Because this is not acceptable. No? Okay, it heard me say that I was about to go to the slide. And it said, we can't have that. You know, which I agree with. Can't really have myself going to the slide. Because the slide kinda, you know, is also not that nice to go in. Can we please go over this chair? Thank you. Right. Okay, I mean, we're time-wise we're doing bad. Probably get like 20 minutes, 30-minute run.
That's culture too.
Let's calm down. Again,
But on the
be
off
calm.
chance that you're playing this, what I'm saying
That's
is,
not
trash is
calm.
disposable, but maybe it doesn't have to
Not
be.
calm at all. Okay,
What's the
be
feeling
calm.
like? Are you stressed? I guess you
Just
don't
be
hate that
calm.
you got this far. Feeling frustrated. Underrated. An orange.
As I said,
Locked
you
inside
just
a bit of
need to be a little
That's not how
calm.
I feel about a challenge.
Nope, that's
I only
not
want the
calm.
bitterness.
Okay,
It's coffee. It's grapefruit.
don't drop me down there. Not again. I don't want to have to do the slide skip again. Yeah, it's just normal, you know. I haven't played in a week, and before that, that just, you know, I haven't played for 2 months. So it's normal, you know, to have some rust on yourself, on your skill set. Your skill set to be about as rusty as I don't know. What gets rusty really easily, like an old car, but you know, That wasn't necessarily an old car that has not been taken care of. You know, the underside, yes, the underside of an old car, that gets really rusty usually. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Okay, just do it calmly. It's just orange. It's just orange hell, you know? It's not like it's a difficult section of the game. It's just orange hell. I don't even know why they would call it that, you know? It just makes no sense to me. Why they would call it orange hell, even. You know, it makes absolutely no sense why they would do something like that. Nope. Okay, no, I can't believe it.
But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again. And knowing this, truly believe
okay, let me relax.
Abraham Lincoln.
Let me relax. It's way too far to the left side. You know, I think this might have been a bad idea to play this game today. Just saying. Maybe playing this game overall is a bad idea. Some would say. And you know, maybe I have to agree with them. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's enough. That is enough for me for today. I'm dying already, mentally, so we're just going to the slide, you know. Literally doesn't even take that much longer. Okay, like it takes a bit longer. Sure. If you could do the slide skip, that is. Which, I don't know. I can't, apparently, do the dang slide skip anymore. The god-forsaken slide skip has escaped my grasp, my knowledge, my mind. The positioning of how to do the slide skip doesn't exist anymore inside my brain, which is fine, you know. It's not like that's an essential life skill. I mean, I'd be more worried if I forgot how to breathe, you know. That'd be pretty bad. Good thing that the body kind of does that on its own most of the time, you know. So that's good. But slide skip, you know, is not really necessary to stay alive, I would say. I mean, it's necessary to stay alive in the getting over it speedrunning community, I guess. But, okay, which I'm thankfully not a part of, I think. I'm not a part of any community, am I? I mean, mine. I have like 50 something subscribers. No, which none of them ever leave a comment. I mean, that's not true. Some of them leave comments probably. Well, actually, I don't know if the people who commented are subscribed. That I don't know. But some people have commented, and it's probably likely that then they are also subscribed. No? Would you agree with that? I think that's a somewhat safe bet to take. Okay, we got off over the church, so we are pretty much safe for now, as long as you don't, you know, ride the snake. Which could happen. And it would be funny. I would agree with you there. It would be pretty funny. You know, this part I'm also always really bad at. Okay, I mean, it wasn't that bad. We almost had it. Like one tiny bit further to the right. Yes, like this. Perfect, perfect. Now, anvil I'm not that worried about. Because you can't fall. You just have to do this. Just a little harder, you know, maybe I'm losing my feeling in my right hand. Or more specifically, my right shoulder is not feeling that good right now, probably. Maybe we should do a posture check. soon. Oh, God, yes. Okay. Posture check was a good idea, I would say. Pull those shoulders. Yes, okay. Put those shoulders to work. Okay. Where are we going? We're
It means a lot
going
to me that you've come this far.
everywhere.
Endured this much.
Not there.
Every wisecrack, every
That's
insensitivity.
maybe not everywhere.
Every setback you've forgiven me. is a
Maybe
kingly
not
gift.
there, you know? Maybe just go here. Okay, that was bad. Maybe my brain's fried for today? You know, like I said, I played a game. It was an FPS game. Team-based FPS game. It was Valorant. Okay, I played Valorant. And I did really bad because I haven't played Valorant in like a week. And I mean, I am bad. So I'm always doing bad, you could say. But I did worse than usual. So that was a little frustrating, actually. So I thought, hey, it's a good idea to play a rage game after this. You know, that's such a good idea. So smart, like only a genius could have thought of that. Why can't we just put the damn hammer down? The god-forsaken metal object meant to hammer in nails, or in this case it is more meant to hammer in anything really, or hammer down, or you know, break down, because it's kind of a sledgehammer.
Do not stand at my grave.
That was not. That's not
there. I did not die.
allowed. Okay. Okay. Can I quit? No. I'll do it today. I'll just beat it right now in like the next 5 minutes and we're good. And my sanity will remain intact, though probably the upload will then be tomorrow because I just don't feel like making a thumbnail after this, I don't think. You know, I think my creative juices are used up. Not really, I mean my brain's used up, so that means my creative juices are also used up because, you know, they're in my brain, believe it or not. Don't slip off. Don't slip off. No, just push yourself. Could have pushed a little harder, to be fair. Could have been a bit of a harder push. Like this. You know, just saying. Hello, snake.
We have the same taste, you and I.
Do we now?
It's not ambition.
That was bad.
An obdurate
Okay,
mission
we
to
go
catch the
straight up from
You'll
here.
feel bad if you win.
Okay,
So
up,
I put this snake
not
in.
sideways. Up. What did I say about sideways anyways? We're up on the little plank. I just have to do this and not mess it up. Well, I messed it up. Wrong way. Yeah, maybe we can use this. Nope. We cannot use this. Okay, but we can do this. I mean, almost had it the second time. The second jump right there. Almost had it. Just do this. Do this. Almost said second time again. Oh no, weak.
To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the
Well. You know, sometimes I think to myself, why do I play this game? Do I even like this game? Did I just see someone I like to watch enjoy this game and think to myself, I can enjoy this game? Because I think that's what actually happened. Maybe I just gaslit myself into thinking that this game is enjoyable. But it's actually not enjoyable. You know, maybe I just enjoy games where I can run around, have a good time, you know, level up a bit maybe, gather some stuff, I don't know. Like an RPG is what I'm trying to say. Maybe I like those games more than rage games. I mean, I definitely see, like playing it once, the appeal of getting over the challenge once. You know, that was fine. That was fun, you could say, like playing it once. But trying to play it 50 times, not that enjoyable. And then if you're trying to speedrun it, you know, you're not just playing this game 50 times. No, 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 no. Playing this hundreds, thousands of times to get the muscle memory, you know, down. And that does not seem all that enjoyable to me. So what I'm saying is I'll be done with this after 50 wins, I think. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. Maybe I'll come back if I feel like it, which might be never, or might be soon. Who can really tell? Okay, I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind about... Okay. I was at the bucket. Maybe I should take a little break before I break mentally.
Fell from above, but
You
I
know,
know you won't linger here. Your hammer's no longer.
I think that would be a good idea. Okay. Just take it slow. And take... sorry. Voice. Also a little dead. And take it slow. Okay, push hard here. Okay, I mean, here I can just do this, right? Yes. Okay, the bucket has calmed down, so now I can just take the bucket up. Almost. I can just take the bucket. I can just take the bucket up. It sits a little still, okay. Why can't I just pull my mouse straight down? What is wrong with it? It's not that hard. Just pull it straight down. Just pull it. Whoa, 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 whoa. There, let's not. Okay. Just pull it straight down. Hit the buck. Okay. Just straight down. Just. What the heck? Can we go here? About. Pull it down. Hit the bucket. Go here. Hit the plank. Don't hit the plank too hard. And just go over there. Go over there. Okay. Thank the Lord. Thank God, as people say. People say that. They call them religious or something. Though it has also wormed its way into general language, you know? Thank God. Oh God. Damn it, is this ice mountain slippery? Oh, no, 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 no. You know, sayings like that contain God are pretty common in languages that were influenced by Christianity, like English and others, French, Italian, European languages. You know, you can name a couple of them if you want. And the man who apparently still has to beat this game.
Where your hand moves, the hammer,
you know, including this time. 9 more times before he is satisfied. That's who I am. Almost had it. Okay, we just grab this, we just grab this, we just grab the mountain top. Nope. So we grab this one. Then we swing up. We grab, almost had it. Okay, we grab this one. sit on it. We grab this one. Nope, we should have waited. Okay, it's about here, right? Yes. At least I remember that, roughly. We jump up. Okay. Radio tower. Now, it's not necessarily over, because I have messed up at the radio tower. I think you can look at some short I have on my channel, which should be proof enough that I messed up at the radio tower once. Was it the first getting over it short? I mean, I don't do shorts that often because I personally think short form video content like TikToks and so is pretty bad. I don't like it that much, if I can be honest, and with I don't like it that much, I mean I don't really like it at all. I think it's not that nice. And I think it's also pretty bad for you. Your brain. For people watching it. I'm concentrating really hard right now to not fall. Yeah. Turns the brain too much. I think that's pretty much guaranteed. That short form video content just kind of turns you stupid. A bit if it just, well, maybe not stupid. Maybe it's just bad for your attention span. Doesn't mean you're stupid if you have a bad attention span. That was my mistake. I think it doesn't really help you out if you just can click on the next video, watch a 10-second video, go to the next 10-second video, just jump through it quickly like that. I don't know. But if you have patience, enough patience to finish this video here, then you're commendable, I would say. And that's pretty damn impressive. I mean, that's pretty damn bad, 26 minutes, but what can you do? Sometimes you're good, sometimes you're bad, is what I always say. I mean, I do say that quite often, actually. Maybe not on video, but I think it at the very least. Okay, I mean, 26 minutes. I mean, it's fine. At least it's not 30 minutes. Right, so 8 more to go, right? Just eight. If we do one a week, then we're done soon-ish. Like July, then we're done in July, it's fine. Anyway, see you in the next video, which will not be getting over it because I don't want to, torture myself that much. Anyway, see you next time. Goodbye.